And then I won't show up for anything.
Is this,
Okay, quiet in the peanut gallery, please. I would like to call this meeting to order. And can we stand and Teddy Secor will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Rita, roll call, please.
Wendy Burton.
Here.
Julia Dakota, absent. Eric Hames.
Present.
Nathan LaVirtue.
Here.
Theodore Sikora.
Here.
Rita,
I forgot to put on the swearing in on the agenda.
I know, and I would like to begin this auspicious
do it right now.
occasion with the solemn swearing in of Teddy Secor.
We can do that. Okay.
that's why we're
would
here,
you-
of course.
would you
Oh,
stand up?
really?
Just stating the obvious.
I had,
Are we
you know,
moving to the front or just?
I hadn't put that together.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Theodore Sikora,
I, Theodore Secor,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Town of Stanford Councilman.
of the office of Town of Stanford Councilman.
Perfect.
Welcome aboard.
Yay!
Yay.
Yes.
Now, you have to do this all over again next year, Teddy.
Is he starting the campaign next week?
I think he's already started.
Thank you.
Is it true that the
Congratulations.
other person that was running against him is moving?
It hasn't
Is it
been
26? I don't
confirmed.
remember. Is it
It was a
26 or
rumor,
something?
and I don't know the answer.
Look at that.
It's just to this year.
Maybe.
Just to get away from Teddy, didn't he?
And did 2 years?
And did two. Then he just completed one.
One.
And so he's got one left. There's another
And
election.
we have an election in
Right.
27.
No,
We have an election in 2025.
2025.
The actual
My
election.
seat, his seat, and her seat are up
Yeah.
In 20,
this year.
25.
Yeah,
It'll
my
be
We're
last,
only doing 1 year.
It'll be for
Yeah.
yes,
26.
it's only for 1 year, and then he has to
Yep.
run again.
Yes.
25 years.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's all right, thank you.
no
Oh,
problem.
now, I don't know with
Sorry.
this group if I should dare, but I will open up the privilege of the floor. In case anyone wants to speak, please go, oh no. Please go up to the podium and state your name and address, and for Rita, and then have at it. Has to be town business, not about parking. Okay, I think I'll close privilege of the floor and make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So the first thing we need to do is the approval of the 2025 appointments. And there's no surprises here. The assessor's clerk is Bobby Egan, also known as Roberta. The bar secretary is Rita Mary Bell. Attorney for the town, Robert Butts. Budget officer, Wendy Burton. Building inspector, code enforcer, Don Smith. Why do you have that twice? Enforcement officer, Don Smith.
Because I wanted to type his name twice.
Building inspector, senior clerk, Katrina Gore. CAC secretary, Rebecca Curtis. Bookkeeper, Debbie Bennett. Court clerk, Patty Koch. Court clerk, Carolyn Harkleroad. Dog control officer, Doreen Brown. Highway and rec custodian, Patty Knapp. Highway secretary, Carrie DePaola. Planning board and rec secretary, Sarah Knickerbocker. ZBA secretary, Mary Dalton. Records management clerk, Patty Knapp. Supervisor's legislative aide, Jane Cottrell. Tax collector, Charlie Hanlon. Deputy tax collector, Rita Mary Bell. Town hall custodian, Ray Storms. Transfer station attendants, Gary Koch, PJ Agnelli, Diana Mackey, James Schulhoff. Rec director, Lauren Osterman. Town historian, Kathleen Spears. And court prosecutor, William McGoldrick. So,
Question.
yes,
Do we have to also appoint the assistant rec director or the camp director?
that's a good question.
Because we did it for 2024, but I don't know if we have it listed here for 2025.
We were gonna hold off until this year, remember? Because it happened in December and
Right, so one of those
So
should be
she
on
should
here.
be added on here.
The camp director and the, or is that the, no,
Well, the
it's two
assistant is
different.
not, the assistant is not picked yet,
Right,
but
but
the
the
camp
camp
director
director
is.
is,
and that's an appointment.
yeah,
Okay, I'll add her on.
Do you want to look up her name?
Sarah Beam.
Thank you.
Sarah who?
Beam.
That's right,
I think it's Beam, or is it Beam?
Beam.
Beam with an M. Okay, can I have a second with the addition of Sarah Beam?
Second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
These are the supervisors' appointments and town board liaisons. I decided not to mix it up.
Okay.
So Eric Hames is planning board, Teddy is the ZBA, rec commission is Nathan, CAC is Julia, insurance is Jane Cottrell, transfer station is Nathan, buildings.
Whoops is buildings, it's you.
What do you mean whoops?
Buildings,
I
buildings.
was in a hurry today.
Oh. Rita?
I was in a hurry.
It's a new year.
Buildings is buildings, Wendy Burton, and fire commissioner is Wendy Burton. Can I have so I make, what am I doing? Making a motion to accept the
No, you
supervisor's
don't have to,
appointment?
because you're the supervisor, it's done.
Done.
It's good that we're in crown.
It's a heavy head that wears the crown. Official designations, the bank will be the Bank of Millbrook and the New York class. Mileage rate will be 57.5 cents per mile, which is deputy supervisors, Nathan Labertu, emergency interim successors, Julia Dakota, Steve Godovich, and Rita Mary Bell. Our newspapers are the Poughkeepsie Journal, Northern Dutchess News, and the Hudson Valley News. Do I need to get a second for that?
Mhm.
Oh, so
Do we want to pick I can ask this one of two ways, but I'll ask it one way. Do we want to add a digital newspaper? Plain Herald, for instance. They don't do actual print, but they are.
it's notices like, you know, we have
Public
a,
hearings. and-
No, I know. I'm not saying to
They do it?
replace those.
I don't know if they do it.
I don't think they do that.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
It would be nice.
It's a nice idea.
It's, yeah. If it turns out, I can ask Patrick and if they would do that. I mean, they don't seem to have that kind of. Okay, so.
I'll
Second.
second then.
Second.
Thanks.
Need to vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, the appointments to boards and commissions. We're not, we do not have, we are looking for someone for the planning board, so we will hopefully do that in February. The CAC is a 2-year term, and we have Curtis DeVito, Natalie O'Malley, Janet Allison, and then there will be somebody appointed in February. Board of Assessment Review for a 5-year term is Steve Bruman. The Recreation Commission, which is a 5-year term, Ginny Gertling. The Zoning Board of Appeals, we will be appointing someone either in February or March. Office of Emergency Management is Dennis Smith, Matt Cavallaro, Dennis Bufal, John Bloomberg, Robert Stram, Ed Sorrell, Jeff Spears, and Lou Cassiano. Board of Ethics, Tim Gifford, Lee Kravitz, Laura Gilhooly, Ann Derry, and Stacy Adams. Stacy Adams is on the Board of Ethics?
Yes,
I thought she was Board of,
she is.
oh,
She's
she's
on
on
both.
2? Okay,
She was a recent appointment.
okay. Supervisor's Choice.
Yeah, we did that one already.
Right.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, why do you have this twice?
Oh, yeah, I was tired.
The Burdick Park Committee, Judith McDonald, Frank Sellerberg, Charlie Shaw, and Lucy Kasofsky. And I think I will advertise for more members.
Mhm.
The appointed assessor is Steve Godovich, but his term will start in October of 2025. Tax collector Charlie Hanlon, and then the Climate Smart Task Force, Teddy Secor, Dennis Wedlick, Abrielle Hamilton, Nate Kimball, Tracy Springer, and the new member is Andrew Riccio. Yeah, so can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
There are 2 highway employees that will be doing the insurance buyout. They're Chris Wilzer and Robert Ball. Is that just an announcement I'm making?
No, I think we need to vote on that. So a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Boy, you picked a doozy of a meeting to sit through.
Oh, it's interesting stuff.
The Association of Towns voting delegate will be Wendy Burton. Do we need to vote on that?
No.
Yeah, it's a
She's making
No,
this
it's a
up.
it's a delegation, so no.
Swinging it.
Yeah.
and
She is, she's totally winging it.
Tired.
Then I make a motion to set February 13th, as the town board meeting for approval of the books.
Do you want to do another day?
Yeah, like March.
You don't want to do
Really?
Well, we have to
I think
get,
they have to be done in a certain
Hmm.
time frame.
is February 13th a town board meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then that's fine.
All right.
Why'd you give me the opportunity? You know I would take it. And then,
Second on that, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
is that it?
Other.
Oh, no.
Other. Okay, then, I will open up the second privilege of the floor for anybody who needs to.
Actually, I do have 2 questions.
Okay, you have to stand at the podium, say your name and address, and then.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's the official meeting, you gotta be official.
Rhonda Secor, 660 Cold Spring Road, Stanfordville, New York. When is the new laundromat going to open?
We don't know. They're.
That's private, that has nothing to do with the town. The town just
No.
gave the approval for it to.
They're actually, I think they're waiting for approval from the Board of Health on the septic system.
Ah, okay. Because, I mean, the property itself was grandfathered in, I would assume, because it was a laundromat forever and ever and ever. My next question is, are we going to get a rail trail through here?
I doubt it,
Okay.
because, I mean, we would like nothing more.
Yeah.
But because it's private property,
Can't claim eminent domain.
I can just see that happening. Then
But-
you'd be saying prayers over my grave.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago, there were talks of it that didn't.
We had hoped, but the people who own the land are not interested in making it public, so.
No. Because it's such, I mean, look what it's done to Poughkeepsie, you know? I mean, the walkway, especially that part of the
Yeah,
walkway.
bridge is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, everything, it's brought so much into Poughkeepsie.
Well, look at what it's done, it's Millerton,
Millerton,
the same thing.
Amenia.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Well, even Kingston over,
That's
if
right, yeah.
people walk on it all the time, it's just brought in so much tourism and foot traffic at the same time.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I wish it could happen, but I don't foresee it being.
We may be doing those walking paths in the, at the town rec
Mm-hmm.
as the, part of the next phases.
What, are you going to talk to Mark and take over part of Big Rock property?
I don't believe that's part of the plan.
But in Burdick Park, they're gonna have a walking path as well.
That's true.
Burdick Park's going to be behind the bank, but between the house that's behind the bank.
Right.
What about anything, about like a little path going up in front of the town hall and up there
Mm.
Up where? Up,
to where you're planning
To
on?
Burdick.
Could be a nice idea. There is technically a municipal parking lot at the base of our hill.
I don't understand, where would this trail go?
No, like a little, like a sidewalk or walking path from here to up there.
Oh,
Like walking historic Stanfordville.
There you go, do
Right.
something.
Well, that was asked about years ago,
Mhm.
and the state has to get involved. And then you have lots of issues then. And I think somebody started digging, I think Mark Burdick started digging, and things he found, Indian arrowheads
Oh, that
or
would
something,
put the
and that puts
kibosh on everything.
Yeah.
But
Nobody,
keep
nobody
coming up
said
with-
just stop and don't talk?
Bury it again.
Like a cat box, you know?
Moving right along.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I will close the second privilege of the floor. And is there any further business? Then I
Not for me.
would make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
And what time is it, everyone?
7:20.
Wow.
I have a